Welcome everyone to another episode of Skyrim's Mod of the Day, and in this episode I'm looking at Immersive Sounds Magic. Now, it's in its early stages right now. It basically replaces the sound files of the magic in Skyrim. Simple as that. And I think this is a welcome addition, at least for me, because I've just started with the Rodain Let's Play. I've started a spell sword kind of character. Never normally used too much magic in Skyrim, so I wasn't really aware of some of the sounds, but when I checked them out, most of them sound the same and they're kind of crappy. This, obviously, it makes them sound, in my opinion, much more ominous, more dark feeling. You sound more powerful. That's what I really like about it. I mean, you really sound like a proper mage or spell sword. Anyway, I'm in the dungeons for a quieter area to test this out for you guys. These are a selection because right now it affects alteration, illusion, restoration and conjuration. More are coming updates for other spells and as such, but these are the spells I noticed vast differences in, and I believe the author sent me a private message saying they kind of mix and match how the game works, how it chooses the sounds. It's hard to pinpoint which spells are affected because they use different aspects from the sound files. But people out there use magic and stuff all the time will be able to clearly see the difference. Anyway, let's choose this and you will instantly hear a difference. I think they sound sick. You see, that sounds much better than the normal, what is it, like a crackling sound? A frying pan crackling sound, it almost sounds like that. It sounds pretty damn shit normally. That is a million times better. And like I said, it just sounds more sci-fi. Anyway, let's go on to conjuring now. Conjurings, they all sound pretty much the same. I don't mean same as vanilla, I mean same as each conjuration spell. You can already hear it now, you can hear like a whispering sound. And that's like a flame effect, and when I actually spawn these guys on, you'll hear like not like the usual sound of metal clanking and like explosions, you'll hear like whispers. And then like another like reverb effect. That to me sounds really, really good. I mean, most of these changes do. I'm keeping this, put it that way. You know, if I keep a mod, I like it. Now, this is I think that's an alteration tree. Ebony flesh. Again, you can hear the sound there. Some of these do sound somewhat similar, but they've all got subtle differences. Then the finishing effect. Now, that sounds, I think it sounds pretty much similar to Equilibrium, but it's got a different end effect. I can't remember too well, but here we go. This is like a similar effect for whispering in the background. Again, it just sounds more dark, more evil, more magic-y really, to be quite honest. And obviously that's just a constant effect. Then going on to fast healing. Again, healing sounded the same as finding your path, really crackly and nothing good about it. Again, it sounds much better now. A nice pulse, and once I release it, now take note of that end sound, because you'll notice that sound being used during healing as a constant, and that improves it massively there. I also noticed water breathing's got a slight change, I think, when you're charging, right there. And I believe after that it sounds the same currently. And finally, one I will show you is flames. Now, the author says they're probably going to move on to the destruction tree, but most people, well, I think people are asking about it, and I noticed the author commented saying, well, the flame sounds for these flames, of course, has been rebuilt from the ground up, but it sounds almost the same, unless you're really thinking about it, but apparently it sounds calmer now. So let's cast it. I've already casted it. I can't really tell really, but I don't really use flames too much. But I think it does sound slightly different. I'm not sure, like lower tones. I'm not really sure, but here you go. Well, that burning sound to me doesn't sound as aggressive and strong like it normally would do, like really loud. It sounds more calm, more relaxing. Which, well, for me, I like it. You know, some people might not like that, but I do. And like I said, this won't be for everyone, but I can't see many people having problems with this because these do sound crazy in comparison to vanilla. They sound much better. A massive improvement. And that's pretty much all the spells I can show you from this. Now, the author is wanting naturally to move on to other stuff as well as completing this. Also, going down to upgrading or changing the sounds of combat, for example, or activatables such as doors and like looting chests and stuff. Which I'm all for. If they sound as good as these do, I'm all for that, if I'm perfectly honest. Last bit, these have been recorded in 44 kilohertz, I believe, in a 16-bit stereo. So they're very high quality, put it that way, because that's what I record in normally. And NPCs are affected, of course. It's basically a straight replacer, so even NPCs hear it, and in stereo it does sound kind of unique sometimes. It's a stereo effect, so to speak. Anyway, I believe I will leave it there for this review. I probably will come back to this and review it again because it is really, really cool, and I do like this, and it's going to be a nice little addition to my Let's Play. I won't be as bored. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Almost forgot. This animation mod I'm using is YY Anim Replacer Mystic Knight, because a lot of you have been asking. I will make a video about it like I promised, just for those that prefer a video, just showing the differences, and I'll leave it there. Like I said, if you like this mod, go and download it at Nexus and endorse it. I sure am once it lets me.